Yeah, and there it is in hexadecimal. Would have been nice, I guess. Well, yeah, that's a hexadecimal number. Let's see, quo. Oops, get quo. And we can do that in hexadecimal as well. That's why I put the R down on the next row, because of the way the hexadecimal spaces out. So it doesn't hurt for me to define this variable here, variable here. I've got another word down here, lower down. It's the hex toggle, and it takes from the HD magenta variable here, and then fetches from it, 1ORs the value, and then restores it into the HD variable. So if we load this block and I type HT, we can see that in real time up here, even in the definition where I'm using it. You don't have to do that. This magenta variable can appear anywhere before its usage, anywhere, and it happens to be used immediately next. We fetch from it, and here we are showing another example of if, but this time we're going to go ahead and drop the value. You notice this time we didn't drop the value. These ifs in this color forth are non-consuming. What I mean by that is they don't consume a stack, anything in EAX. Most forths, an if statement designed to test the stack and see if the thing is true or not, or whatever, and it consumes the stack. This does not, unless you apply drop. And so that means we don't want to drop in this situation. If it's not 0, I want to repeat with the value on the stack. But if it is 0, just drop 0. Okay, well in this case, I want to drop the test because it's not interesting to me. And the choice I'm making here in this case is whether to print it like you saw earlier as a decimal number, or to format hexadecimal print it. I can just use H period and print out all of the entire word, the double word, or I can shorten it to whatever I want here. Here I've got it in 6 places. I can do it in 2 places. I can do it in 1, and I just have to feed a number to H dot number. Okay, you remember is space. So anyway, so how do we read sum now? Well, sum does set now, just like we do. So when I do a sum, if I don't already have something on the stack, I need to have something on there, and so I'll do a get first. Or I'm assuming that what's going to happen when I use sum is that I'll already have a couple of numbers on the stack, and I'll need to use them. I've generalized that other get situation where we had the total, and because it's convenient for me in my math program, a math usage of these words, to have a total that I can store, and I can call from it and continue on a sum. Say I can make the total the next thing to add to. Here we have sum is a show word. It's still a show word. So's prod, so's diff, and so's quo. And then there's a 0 here, and because what we're doing, this 0 right here is the 0 that's getting added here. This is the offset. 49 plus 822 block is the word sum. Alright, and I'll show you that, and we'll count it together because I want to demonstrate a couple of words here that you're going to want to know. Okay, so 820 is the 0th word on the block, so we start with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unpack is 2 words, 12 and 13. We can show that, I believe. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we can show that a couple of ways. Let's see. What did we say it was? 12 and 13? So how about 822 block, and then we can go 12 plus fetch. Alright, and now I'm going to turn on my icons editor because I have a little tool that I put together a long time ago. In fact, icons, I believe, is the 42 block. I'll show you my little tool. Here it is, DUI and UI. You'll notice that they appear here, DUI in the keyboard. And what it is a detag and unpack, and then icons store the word. So what does that do? Well, our little icons editor here, if I turn it on with OK, if I type DUI, it'll unpack it'll detag the word and unpack the first letter and show it in the icons editor. And then now I can use UI for the rest of the letters. So UI, and so we've got U and N and P and A and C, and now we're already to 0. Okay, so that means that if we go, if we call up that block again, 822 block 13 plus fetch. All right, and then we OK and DUI this word. We have the K from unpack, and now we have 0 on the stack. If we go UI, we can clear that out. Okay, so it's 2 words. 822. Yeah, it's 2 words. So it's 12 and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. All magenta variables are 2 words. The first word is the magenta name label, the H/D here, hex or decimal here, and then followed by a green long decimal number, and it points to that, like we said, in the dictionary. And so this 1 counts as 2. So we had, let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Huh. Wrong. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, and a second one for the variable. So 49.